We have a jam-packed show for you on this Christmas Eve because we're like, we got to have some fun.
Yes, always.
Always.
Yeah.
And so our first guest is synonymous with fun. We've got Mr. Terry Fator joining us on Zoom this morning. Mr. Fator, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Oh, we're glad to be here.
And if you can't
This is
figure it
Winston
out,
the turtle.
Yeah.
Mr. Fator is a ventriloquist. I have so many questions for you. How did you get into this?
Yes.
Well, no. He's talking to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So how did I get into it? I was 10 years old. I found a book on how to be a ventriloquist in my school library. And it actually was a kind of accident. I was supposed to be doing a thing about Valentine's Day. And back in the old days when I was a kid, we had these card catalogs where you'd flip through the cards. And I overshot Valentine's Day, and it landed on ventriloquism for fun and profit. And I thought, that sounds like fun. So I checked out the book and fell in love with the art.
Yeah, I don't know what a ventriloquist is.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk later.
Yeah, explain it to me later.
I will. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know, perfecting that craft as a ventriloquist, is it just repetition, reading more books? What is it?
I think you have to, if you want to be one of the really, really good ones, I think you have to be born with certain, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but somebody like myself, Darcy Land, Jeff Dunham, we're kind of born with there's something about the way our mouths work that allows us to do it. But anyone can do it with enough practice. Now with me, my parents owned a janitorial business growing up. And so I didn't want to be a janitor. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just wasn't my calling. I wanted to be an entertainer. So while I'm scrubbing toilets, I was singing along to the radio with my mouth closed,
Don't stop believing. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Now, are there certain words that are harder to say as a ventriloquist than others?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Peter Piper, Tickle, Tettlers. Try that.
You do it.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah. So any of the ones that you have to use your lips for, you actually have to train your tongue to recreate those sounds as closely as possible. And the first thing I did was the boy bought a basketball. So it talked about it in the book, and I had to learn how to say the boy bought a basketball instead of the doy bought a basketball or teeter titer tick. You try to you kind of experiment. I used to record myself on one of those little old tape recorders and try to figure out how I could recreate the sounds. Of course, being an impressionist, I impersonate singers and I can impersonate sounds and things. And so it was easier for me because I was able to kind of listen and figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh
I still don't understand.
That is amazing.
You never will, Winston.
Yeah.
No, you have different, I guess, co-hosts or friends that join you?
Yeah, but the only one that matters is me.
Well, that's what he thinks. And it's true. He did win America's Got Talent. 18 years ago, we were the second year of America's Got Talent, and we won. Winston sang, Crying Over You, little Roy Orbison. But, he's upgraded. We do a lot of different things. We've got an Elvis impersonating puppet who doesn't know any Elvis songs. Not sure how that works, but you'll be able to see it when you come to see the show in Chandler on January 9th. It's the Gila. Okay, I'm looking here. The Gila Resort Casino.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And you can see about the Elvis impersonator who doesn't know any Elvis songs. We also have all kinds of. We got a cowboy that does some country yodeling. We've got rock. We've got pop. We've got old. We've got new. And I do something that I don't think anybody else in the world can do. I do the entire We Are the World with 19 different puppets with my mouth closed.
What?
So a male, female, low, high singers, all of them, and we do it all, and it's really quite something to see. That's what we end our show with. And even if you've seen it on video, it's much, much better live, I promise.
19 different puppets. My goodness.
I got a lot of voices in my head, but they don't all come out.
Right. These and the voices. Do you have like a room somewhere in your house just full, of maybe puppets or, I don't know, fun stuff?
I do, yes. I have about 50 different puppets that I've collected over the years.
Wow. You have puppets? Yeah. I love puppets. How come you never showed me any?
Well, we'll show you some later.
Okay. Oh, see, I'm learning so much in this interview.
See, this is fun, isn't it, Winston?
It is so fun.
Yeah.
But how do you, you must have, be able to, split your brain in two or something, be able to, have a conversation basically with yourself. I mean, how do you kind of trained to do that? It just is kind of boggling my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It is practice is really what it's about. When I was maybe 12, I had decided I was going to be a professional ventriloquist, and that's what I wanted to do for my career. So I actually told my parents and my brother and sister, I said, I'm going to bring my puppet to the dinner table, and when we're having family conversations and we're doing things, I want the puppet to act like it's a part of the family. Not that I'm crazy. It's just I really need to learn how to interact with this, because it is kind of strange when you have to talk to yourself. That is a very odd thing to do. And so you have to learn to do it. And so that's just repetition, lots and lots of practice. I mean, they say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert. I've spent hundreds of thousands of hours working on it.
Oh my gosh. Terry,
because
who
I
do you
love
look
it,
up to in your industry? Who kind of paved the way for you?
Oh, the old ones, Edgar Bergen. You guys are too young to even know who that is, probably. But Edgar Bergen, Sherry Lewis, Willie Tyler and Lester, Jay Johnson from there was an old sitcom called Soap, and he's one of the best ventriloquists in the world. And then, of course, as I was, getting started and trying to get it, Jeff Dunham, he had this slow rise, and I was watching him, and he was from Dallas, and I was from Dallas, and so I got to see him a couple of times in Dallas, and so these people really influenced me, and I just continued working and practicing, and I've done tens of thousands of shows in my 50-year career. I've loved it. Loved every minute of it.
Yeah, that's what Darla Nicole said in the chat. I love Jeff Dunham. So that's
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a huge fan of Jeff. And of course, Darcy Lynn is one of the younger ones. She just won America's Got Talent a few years ago, and she's amazing. And I'm proud that I got to help be a part of an influence in her career as well. And so to be able to help train and work with the newer ones also, the ones that are just up and coming, is such a blessing and such a joy. And I got to say, the show I'm bringing, Pure Imagination, I've been doing this a very, very long time, 18 years as a headliner in Vegas. It is the best show I've ever put together, and we're bringing it right there to the Gila River Casino in Chandler on January 9th. Don't miss it.
Yeah, get your tickets now because you want to see the singing turtle.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Winston, I got a question for you. What's your favorite part about traveling around the country?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get to fly first class?
No, carry on.
Yep. Okay, whatever. And
I really enjoy meeting the turtles from all over the world.
yeah, because and we're coming to Chandler, so that means you're going to get to see some desert turtles.
Yeah, that's tortoises.
Right.
I'm a turtle, not a tortoise.
Right. But you'll get to. Do you have family?
Distant relatives.
Well, Mr. Fator, it has been such a pleasure talking to you this morning. Thank you so much for taking the time on Christmas Eve, to bring some joy to us, because this is it's fascinating and fun.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing show. And thank you, Winston.
Yeah, Winston.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so welcome. Then I want to say a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone watching, and you too.
Yes.
Thank
you as well.
That was
Travel
so
safe
fun.
in the carry-on.
Yeah. Leave a little room so you can breathe, Winston,
room.
okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Air holes.
All right, bye, guys. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it. Oh, that's
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you.